For me, in the next 10 years, the job that will be declined is the job that you do something through the screen. For example, like software developers, any kind of software developers, except you are like a programmist that you have like a management skill. I think this is different level. But if you like the label who coding, I think your future just ending soon. So you need to practice like human skill. Yeah. So answering the next challenge or the profession that will be doing good in the next decade, I feel like it's going to be like human touch related job, like communication, like project management, let's say, because like software still going on, yes, and you will need like development going on, yes, and I seen, as I also do some software development, I seen that AI could, oh my god, they could handle a lot of tasks, like let's say 90% of software development, but in terms of managing maintenance it and also expand its capability, I feel like you need a human who can communicate with other people, who can communicate with business related personnel, to the like tech personnel, to the finance personnel, because everything will be like related together, and now we don't like micromanage. I mean, in the future, I feel like micromanaging will be like less and less important, because we have like this tool to improve us efficiency. Yeah, and for AI job, I feel like the most challenging thing will be framework, software framework will be declined, because with the AI you can do from the scratch. You might not need frameworks for the backend. You can do it from scratch, and you can like connect it together, and this will make you a flexibility to upgrade it, you know. Yeah, upgrade and change, and you will have like less problem in maintenance once some framework it won't work anymore, or as I seen some framework they still attached to some old version of some particular software. Yeah, so it could be risk of vulnerable, so better, I feel like in the future a framework will be like less popular. Yeah, so yeah, just improve your human skill, and that will be. I rather study in English major, like art, bachelor of art in languages, because I feel like if you know more languages, you have ability to understand things more well, understand things deeper and like more direct from some person, okay, and also with the coming of AI. But the thing that is very important for being human is that we need to understand languages, you know. For example, imagine yourself, you get paid a lot, but if you want to talk to some people in top level and you still use AI or you use translators, I feel like, come on, are you serious? I feel like, yeah, language is still mandatory for the future. We need to learn something new, and the first thing before we able to learn something new, we have to understand the mindset of opening up things first. I feel like a lot people they stop taking new stuff, taking new learning after they graduated. Especially, I mean, I need to emphasize because I've seen it a lot in my circumstance in my life. I've seen that people who especially graduated from good places, they have like, okay, I'm done with this one and I'm the best in this class. No one can teach me. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, that would be a big barrier for the one who graduated from top university with a limited mindset. Yeah, so the thing is you need to understand the capable of learning, and life is lifelong learning. You won't stop learning at any day. And if you feel like you don't learn anything each day, each week, I feel like you might be in the wrong place or wrong environment. You need to be able to learn something at least, as for example, like from yourself, like you have ability to listen yourself, you have ability to understand yourself. That's for example.
because of ego of these people who finish fancy universities, or why they don't want to improve and learn?
Because they take too much effort. People who graduated from top university, they could have like a limitation in learning things, and also with big companies, I feel like they also see this problem from the one who graduated from big university and becoming management trainee, and you see obviously they always quit. I don't understand HR, like why they hire these people who would likely to have a lot big ego and wouldn't fit the company culture for sure. It because they take a lot of effort and they not really being themselves to put effort to do in university, like in top university. They thought that okay, let's do it, let's sleep less and we will do it. But in real life, you see some successful professor, they actually have abilities to sleep less hour. That is a different human being, let's say, because someone can born to be a sportman. They could be like very strong. They have like good strength in their physical, but somehow they could have less ability in like understanding very well. Everything has to be in discipline or on trend, which it is will be different from the people who like very smart and have ability to sleep less. But in the other hand, the people who are very physique strong, they usually have to rest a lot. I've seen like successful sportmen, they sleep like 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours a day. Yeah.
Perfect. I love
Yeah,
it.
so it's like as a human, we will never be equally in human. I don't believe in this thing because we born differently. We born with different, gene, different like biochemical. We cannot see like, oh, this is a successful doctor and he can go to Harvard, whatever. Come on, we live differently. Let's say if you have ability to sleep just like 4 hours, 5 hours a day, and you don't feel tired, okay, maybe that's right for you. But if you feel like, oh, you have to force yourself to read a lot, you have to force yourself to wake up early, maybe that feel might not be right for you. Or maybe you have like a bad habit in living life. For example, maybe you eat bad food, maybe you have like a bad environment, bad weather that also cause you those effects in resting time too. Yeah, but let's see. But most of factor I've seen that is more like from our own self.